me up. Wake up in the morning just to pass up. Bitches, fuck, pop, nation, body, simulation.
Valentine Vision.
Welcome to this episode of Valentine Vision. This is a highly anticipated episode. It's daunting. I don't even know how I'm going to do it, how I'm even going to get into it, but this is it. This is probably going to be the most famous vlog I'll ever do. This is the China episode. This is documenting my month in China doing live streams. First things first, I'm back in my downtown apartment in LA, my big warehouse space. You see that's all kind of gutted. We're turning it to a wrestling school, and it's also going to be like a studio rental space. So I'm really excited about that. That's really cool. But just want to explain why I'm in an empty warehouse. That said, okay, China. I honestly been just trying to contemplate how I'm going to do this episode. Like, how I'm even going to, like, explain what the fuck this was, what this trip was, what the matches were. The best way I can describe it is if you took acid and watched Bloodsport, and that's about as good as a rational. What was this? What the fuck was this? So I guess what I'll do is I'm going to do the best I can to try to make a narrative, explain what this trip was like for me. I'm going to start from the top, tell you how I got there, and then some normal Valentine Vision where I just play some of my footage that I cut up. But then I'm going to take a break and just explain what was happening, because there's just so much to say and so much weird shit to talk about. And then I'll do a bunch of match highlights and try to tie this up. But to give you the quick gist of it, I was basically in wrestle jail for a month, and I was on call the whole time, and I had 28 matches in like 23 days. That's not counting travel days, and that's not counting like fake power slap fights, fake arm wrestling, fake worked arm wrestling matches, brawls with kung fu fighters, boxing matches, just everything you can think of. So what a fucking fever dream this is. I guess we'll start from the top. Cass, how did you end up in China? I ended up in China because 7 years ago, I met a psychopath named Sonny.
In the ring momentarily, and you can go in and get a picture with your wrestler. Of course, it's free. Free entry. Oh, yeah!
Who is a Chinese guy wrestling in Toronto, Canada for Super Kicked. I met him. We did a scramble match together. And then fast forward 7 years later, my buddy Ike got married in Thailand. And I was there for his wedding. I hit up Sonny saying, hey, I'm going to be in Thailand. I'd love to wrestle while I'm in town. It'd be kind of fun. And he gave me a match.
He is from the United States of America, Casanova Valentine.
There's a Valentine Vision episode of that whole trip, and I'll link all that stuff in the description. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I kept in touch with Sonny, and he goes, hey, Cass, do you want to wrestle in China? They're doing these new weird live stream things, and I said, yeah. And here it is. So I'm going to start out playing some footage, and then I'm going to take a break and try to tell you what was happening to the best of my ability. So buckle up, Chuckle Fucks. This is the episode. Welcome to China. Holy shit. Fuck. We're going to motherfucking China. China. I already have to interrupt already. First thing is, Sonny said the show was going to be in Qingdao, China. So I had to fly from LA to Hong Kong to Qingdao. Okay, the only funny thing is, it wasn't in Qingdao. It was in Linyi, 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 which is like 5 to 6 hours away from Qingdao. So when this guy came to pick me up at the airport, he didn't speak any English, and whatever dialect what he spoke. I didn't have, my app wasn't working to talk with him. So I go from thinking I'm in the city, Qingdao, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be, okay, to getting in a car and just driving for 6 hours impromptu, being like, where are we going? What's happening? 6 hours of not knowing what the fuck's going on. And then we get to the right city. Oh, welcome to the WWE show. I'm casting over Valentine! The best sword fighter! The best fluffer! Valentine! And I came to China to see who's the toughest, who's the baddest, who can hang with Cass! First match in China down. Very different wrestling in gloves and a long sleeve because I had the cover back tattoos. What a wild experience this is. I'll tell you about it after this first taping. First match down. Good little cigarettes. Oh yeah, baby boy. Oh. Don't mind now. You can win a pet fish game here in China. So now here's where we start to descend into absolute madness. You see, that was me at the mall. That's about all the sightseeing I did while I was in China. I knew I was there to wrestle and to work, but I didn't know it was going to be every single day. It was every day. You wrestled every single day, and you're on call all day, every day. So you get paid per stream. So there's a stream at 11 to 4, 5-ish. There's the 6 o'clock one that really starts at 8. And then there's a midnight stream that could go up to 3 in the morning. So you get paid per stream, okay? But you're on call all day. And every day, like they might not even use you to midnight. And it's like, dude, I could have done shit all day. So you have to get up early, do your laundry, go to the gym, and then wait to see if you get called in for a stream or not. And the thing is, you get paid per stream. So the morning stream would be 2 hours. And then the 6 o'clock that started at 8 would be a 6-hour stream sometimes. So like there was no logic or reason. It's like, I'd rather do 2 of these quick streams and then do this one huge, super long stream. And so you started to like, you realize that you're just there every day and you're on call every day. And almost every time they said I was off, I got called in every single time. It was almost like a joke. It was like the one time I went out, the only one night, I'll post the clip here. The one night I went out was because they said, Cass, you're off the next day. I'm like, are you sure? They go, yes. I went out. It was my roommate Jay's last night, and they called me in the whole next day. So hungover. This is my nightmare. This is my living hell. Okay, so now you can see that these streams aren't just wrestling streams, okay? It's like soap operas and wrestling. So you would get to the stream and they would never smart you up. You never knew what was going to happen. Out of nowhere, an old guy's pulling a car. Or there was a blind woman whose husband left her. Who I hit with a really good John Cena, "You Can't See Me," which was the best heel shit I did the whole time. She can't see me! Or a crying woman cleaning the bad woman's feet.
你不会打完比赛之后，你就别缺了，好言难劝，想死的鬼，知不知道？
你们所有6元的所有6元的选手以后都是你的孩子，我们来养你，好吗？这种儿子你不要了。
You would think they would just say, "Hey guys, today we're doing this, this, and this, and the storyline's doing this." They never told us that. We had to kind of piece together what the fuck was happening, and I kind of realized that we were like a mob. All the foreigners were hired mercenaries for the bad mob boss, and he was the black shirts versus the white shirts. And I think we blinded the main guy's wife. They were going to get married. I don't really know. Every day there was a new bizarre thing. And then, so it's soap opera. So they would just talk and talk and talk with actors in the ring talking, and you have no idea what's going on. And people crying and fighting and rolling on the ground. Get up, get that one, get him. Yes. You wouldn't know why. And then it got even weirder. I wrestled this guy and I put him in an arm bar. I was working his arm, and they stopped the match and they pull us apart, like pull us apart. And I'm so confused. What's going on? And they start putting Tiger Balm on his arms, okay? And then Carlo is the one that figured it out, is they're selling products on the live stream. So the matches are also kind of commercials for products. So they're like, the Tiger Balm soothes a foreigner attack. So like they'd start selling coins, shoes, jackets, Tiger Balm. They started selling stuff during the stream. So,
我看看，来，下面小黄车给我干他！来，如果鞋不好的话，是不是都得背？
So it was QVC meets soap opera with some wrestling, and didn't smart us up at all. We had never knew what the fuck was happening.
Bigfoot.
管现在谁输了。
赏给你们的，本小姐赏给你们的。
好，呀！
You see, things just start spiraling into madness. Like there's one day, thank God I have video of it, but I lost my match and they had me, this guy squashed me. And they had me on my knees after the match, and he had a limousine pull up, and these three models get out of the car, and I have no idea what's going on. They get in the ring and they have like nice fall coats on, and one after another they just slap me across the face.
Ladies, come on.
And then get back in the car and leave. I'm like, no one's ever going to believe this. No one's ever going to fucking believe this is a thing. That same guy that beat the shit out of me, he came dressed as an ancient Chinese warlord, and so I had already had to box, arm wrestle, power slap.
他的全卖了啊！
Then I had to start this match with a sword. He knocks the sword out of my hand.
I have to fight this guy tonight. That's who I'm fighting. That's who I have to fight tonight. I'm so royally fucked.
哎，我操！哎，我操！哎呀，这直接割掉了。我操，他那么重啊！我操，80斤重！我操，这大刀确实沉，家们，一共80斤。哇
Got this giant, like, Chinese ancient war general. It just got more and more fucking insane. Okay.
他们不至于。
然后那个，
Yeah.
Come on，陈大炮啊！少年，来自少年。
China motherfuckers.
What the fucking man?
Yeah, dude. Look how fucking cool Giant Loong is. He's got fucking armor on. Giant Loong. Yeah.
意思，他们拍片儿的，
别胡说八道，不懂。
在他们，
在意大利，在。
I gotta wrap this video up. Also, at some point, I made the mistake of letting them know I do deathmatch, or them seeing clips of me doing deathmatch. So they kept insisting on me doing thumbtacks and skewers.
This is what you wanted! Cash will give it to you!
看萨卡如何反击。他智障自己。
I did a match where I lit a guy on fire.
Oh!
I showed you the match with the sword. I did every type of match you could do. I did a match in the back of a truck. That counts as a no ring. I did a match in 2 rings. I did every type of match you could do. My final match there was me versus 3 guys in a handicap match, and they just beat the shit out of me to send me on my way. Very random. One more real cool thing about the trip was Madman Fulton was there. He was the other American, and we went and got tattoos together. Mine says Goblin in Chinese. When I went to get it, the guy's like, Chinese leprechaun? I was like, that's close enough.
Fulton's got a dog. You're a cute little dog. You're just a cute little girl. Little guy. Oh, little guy.
What's a ghoul to a goblin?
Chinese leprechaun.
Chinese leprechaun. So shout out Fulton. That was really cool. But yeah, what a bizarre, weird trip. All the other guys being there made it great. Like my buddy Hugo from France.
Hugo, where is he? Where is Hugo?
Where is he? I don't see him.
Oh. Hugo. Oh, there. I think he's right there.
Oh, you're there.
Thanks. Thank you.
Bruno from Brazil. Guys from Italy. Guys from Italy, Taiwan. Some luchador came from Mexico. My buddy Jay, my roommate, was Australian. Taikula. Big span of different foreigners. Shimsher was from India. So shout out to all the foreigners because they made the trip fun. If it wasn't for them, I probably lost my mind.
Fucking jackets, dude. Ooh. Look at Hugo.
Looking good.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Beautiful.
Winter Soldier, yeah.
What an experience. I don't think I would do it again. I need a little bit more money if I did that again. But cool to say I did it. Cool to say I did like hardcore death matches in China. Kind of cool feather in my cap. Oh, one more thing before I leave. One more last bizarre thing was bizarre up to the very last second. Was the guy's driving me back to the airport, and he's got birds in the back of his car for some reason. I don't know why, but he's got birds.
You took him out? Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's neat. Hey, bye-bye. Thank you. Woo! Okay, take care. Bye. Shishi. Thank you. Bye-bye. What the fuck?
And we're driving on these dirt roads in China, and he's like, need to pull over, need to take nap. So we just pull over, pitch black on the side of the road, and he just took a nap for 2 hours on my way to the airport. While birds are chirping, and I'm just like, how the fuck did I get here? All in all, China, weird experience, fun experience. Would I do it again? Probably not, but for a lot more money. So thank you very much for watching this episode. And that was China. And I've got some other shit going on now. I'll fill you guys in on the next episode. I'm already way past what I need to do, but love you. Talk to you guys soon. And that was China. China! Actually, real quick, I wanted to add, I was really proud of some of the matches I did there, especially with the language barrier and how hectic the schedule was and how many matches we did. I did one match with Giant Loong, who is the 7 foot tall, really young 24-year-old kid. And our first match was not great, but I walked him through a really good second match. And as a wrestler, like as a craft, I was really proud of it. And A-yong-go, this guy from Taiwan, we did a really fun match where I worked the claw the whole time. So those were creatively and artistically fulfilling. I'll put a link in the description to some full matches that you can watch. There's also a guy named Cannon who's like a stunt fighter. There's a lot of stunt kung fu guys. I walked him through a really good match. So some more positives. Yeah, it was a weird, crazy time, but the fact that I could go to another country and get good matches out of some of these guys. A-yong-go was a vet, but some of these newer guys was really cool and really fulfilling as an artist. So I thank you, Sonny. It was a good trip. It was bizarre, but it was good. And I'll link those matches too. So please enjoy them. If you watch this stuff, thank you very much. Thanks. All right, bye.